Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with a daily oracle card reading and message for the 29th of April 2011, which we all know now historically to be the day of the royal wedding of Prince William and Catherine of Middleton. And I was delighted to be able to watch that whole ceremony this morning. I loved it. And what it did today, it made me want to call upon the Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance Oracle card decks, because look, right here on the front is the goddess Dana, and if you look at her, she's got the crown on and a veil, and she sort of reminds me of a bride. And what made me think of her and being called to this deck was the fact that in Doreen's book, The Archangels and Ascended Masters, she gives quite a bit more detail about the angels and the ascended masters and goddesses, and in each of the descriptions she does channel a message from them for the people reading the book. And the one from Dana says, "You are all royalty." And Dana is very much a goddess of abundance and fertility and children, and about that feeling of deservingness and self-esteem and self-worth. So I was reminded of her today as I sat and watched the royal wedding. And then when I called on the goddesses today to see what card we would get, out came Coventina, who actually is a goddess of British origin. And she's a goddess of the waters. And if you look up close, this card, you can see the waves and the waters all around her. And this card today, I think, corresponds also with part of the message that Doreen got in her reading for the week on her 4-Angel Therapy channel. Now, she got Solace was the card that came up in her reading. But it's nonetheless a strong message to pay attention to the waters. Coventina is a goddess of the waters, and I believe Doreen's message was about making sure you get around a body of water, and to send blessings and healing prayers to the waters right now. This card says it's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And it's a reminder to us all that, it's what you feed your body through your mind and your heart that makes the important difference. In yesterday's message, we had the Archangel Gabriel, and the message was about nurturing and to be mindful about how, the words and the things that you say to a child is also what you say to your own inner child. And I feel like this is kind of also an additional message about that today. It's once again calling our attention to remaining positive and keeping our mind focused on positive outcomes. Because it's important with everything going on in the world today to keep our thoughts towards the healed outcome that we'd like to see. It doesn't mean we overlook or ignore what's taking place, but it's about keeping our thoughts focused on our intended outcome and to see healing taking place. And also to pay particular attention to the waters, okay? I have a feeling this may mean that some of our, and I've heard from my own guides, that some of our tsunamis aren't over, and there's still some more earth changes yet to come. We're in store for quite a bit this year. And and it may be mindful to have some stored water in your home or environment someplace, where maybe bottled water or something like that you have in a basement or a cellar or someplace in your home. So in case, for whatever reason, you need it. But a little bit of additional from the booklet about Coventina. And she says, keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and your speech, because the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. And it says to follow your guidance about making lifestyle changes. If you've been guided to change your diet, eating more organic foods, or maybe going for a vegetarian diet, something that's, because a lot of us are becoming more and more increasingly sensitive to foods. And so we really have to keep our eyes focused on maybe having a cleaner diet. So that's what some of this means for all of you. And a little from the book about Coventina. Coventina, people used to throw coins into a well that was dedicated to her. And they would do that as a way of calling on her for help. And that's what started the tradition of throwing coins into the fountain to make a wish for good luck. Or to make a wish that you throw a coin into a fountain. So she is, in that sense, associated with abundance. But she very much has to do with the waters. And if you feel called or feel a mission to help with the waters of the earth right now, you can call upon Coventina to ask for her help with that, and to ask for additional blessings to the waters. She also helps with psychic abilities and prophecy, purification, swimming, dolphins and the ocean creatures. Anything to do, she's kind of like Ariel a little bit, anything to do with environmentalism. So that is our reading for today. I hope you have a lovely Friday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.